Welcome, everyone. Again, this is our second meeting with Thomas. Thomas Koenen is out of Germany, but today he's in Austria. And 2 weeks ago, he did his first presentation introducing the whole concept of using pigs to create high quality compost. And he showed us some pretty happy pigs. We got some of those pictures and a general overview of what he does and what he's been working on. Thomas's background, horse trimmer, correct? Or trimmer, worked with cattle, has a background, has background in agriculture, all that kind of thing. But we've been working roughly 3 years with Thomas, and he's been teaching and educating and all the things that he does. It's pretty exciting. So I'll just turn it over to you, Thomas. I'll share my screen here and get your PowerPoint up, and I'll let you go from the beginning. There.
Ja, dann sind weg, glaube ich. Die anderen sind weg. Oh, yeah, now it's going. Yeah. Okay.
Jetzt hast du schauen, ob irgendwie, dass der Philipp irgendwie gerade nicht spielt.
Yeah.
FIFA.
Let's go.
Kannst du schauen.
Let's go.
Das werden vielleicht jetzt gerade nicht spielen.
Forward.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
thank you. When you see here, this is the industry standard. Really long discussion about how to compost 200 days, the whole phase of the composting. It's for me a disaster when you talk about pH, carbon balance, temperature. You have to measure so many things, cooling phase, temperature phase, everything. And it's too complicated for me, and I like it simple. I like it simple, easy, in an efficient way. And for me, it's, forget it. It's nice to see it, but I want it easier. I want it in an easier way. Next one. And for me, is the question how I can get the soil structure back. And to get the soil structure back, I need not some special equipment or metal or some really big horse tractors with deep rippers. I need the biology back into the field and some food for the microbes. And this is what's the goal is. Have enough high quality compost with a high microbiology activity to bring it back to the fields. Please, next one.
Sorry.
No. Yeah, and you see what the microbes can do, how much the microbes can do for us. We have only to bring it back in a really big amount, and this was my goal, to not to control the system, to push the system in a smart direction, in a better way. And this was my question over the years. Next one. Yeah, and this is the soil humus complex, and you see the calcium. You need this calcium source. I will tell next week a little bit more, but this is one of the points why I get in contact with Back to Roots and Hybrids manufacturer and Glen. It's the GSI calcium, and it's a calcium source, but it is the calcium source what makes the difference in this system. Yeah, next one. Yeah, and you see with some pictures with a special camera, and you see the soil and the plant is alive. Yeah, it's not, oh, it's a material where you put the seed in, you spray with a chemical, you control the system. No, you cannot control the system. You can only help the system with a high quality biology active compost. Next one. Yeah, and you see how many things or how many points you see in this what soil can do for us as a human, and where's the point where I can start to fix the whole system, the broken system, and it's the high quality compost. And when I want to start this, I need a lot. And this was my question, no limits. I want no limits of a high quality compost. I want no limits to produce a high amount of compost tea, compost extract, and not the discussion how much I can put on the field. It's up to you. Put 1,000 or 2,000 or 4,000 liter on an acre. That's it. Oh, really? Yeah. The limiting factor is high quality compost, and you produce the high quality compost with the pigs in an easy system, in an easy setup. Next one. Yeah, and you see, it's not some generation. No human on this earth had think about the soil and to repair the soil, because it's too easy. It's too easy. And the next one, yeah. Next one, Cindy. Next, Cindy.
I think I froze up here, just there.
Okay, that's not a problem. And middle in the desert, some pyramids. What? They are so smart. They bring the food in. They bring everything in. No, the human in this time make this happen. They create a desert, and nobody comes and say, "Oh, maybe we can fix it." No, don't do it. Don't fix it. Yeah, maybe it's too complicated. And when I hear somebody in the industry, "Oh, you need time." No, I need no time. I need some pigs, and we can fix it pretty fast, really fast. Next one. Yeah, and here, this is the the numbers from a bachelor degree. This was six compost batches, and this 6 compost batches is this is the same like for maybe on this group many know Rick Haney, the soil respiration test of he has a soil or compost respiration test, and this is the this means the biology active biomass in 100 gram. And next one. And you see we have here, this is the number. Yeah, here maybe somebody, when it's recorded, and you can see the numbers, and you can go back after and see the numbers. And we, in the 6 batches, we go down with HCl. We cut it in half because it was so much activity, biology activity. Next one. Yeah, you see we doubled always, every batch we doubled this stuff, and here we cut the HCl down. Next one. Yeah, here we made, and this is, sometimes you learn on mistakes. We had this idea, when you use wood chip in this compost pile, you have to use a lot, you need a lot of water, you have the right moisture in your compost pile, the right temperature, and when you use a lot of wood chips, you need a lot of water. And our idea was, we had a pond put the wood chips first in the pond, and after that they are wet, and we put it in, and yeah, it will. Was really happy. It looks great. Was wet, but it stopped the succession of the compost pile, the fungi or the biology growing. Next one, please.
Yep. Oh, we're having some internet issues here, I think.
No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Okay.
And you see here, it's the sixth. Next one. Yeah, next. Yeah, and here you see, it's only, you see here, it's only in 6 months. In 6 months, you make this succession. Yeah, and actually, when you take the first number and the last number, and this is 7.5 point more biology, active biology in this compost. Yeah, this is 1. And next is, we cut the HCl down to 1/2. That means we had not, when you take the full dose of HCl from the first round to the last round, nobody would believe what we made, only to take care of your compost pile, the temperature, the moisture, and turning the right time. That's it. What? This is so easy. Yeah, nobody understands why a compost pile is by definition an aerobic process. It's not some shit on the pile, some shit on a pile, and maybe you take care. It's a living animal. It's a living process. The compost pile is the only chance to get the biology back to repair your soil. Next one. Here we made the same batches. Yeah, we tested with the laboratory, Earthwort laboratory, and why the Earthwort is for me, and I look for all the whole laboratories what on the market are, is it looks easy, but the program in the back is a lot of knowledge, and more you feed the program, the more the program learn. And you see here, I don't know, maybe this is not so bad. This was the first batch. Yeah, and somebody will say, okay, we have a lot of total fungi and a lot of total bacteria, but we have not so much active fungi and not so much active bacteria. This is not a problem. It's not a problem for me. When you have it, it's the active process tell you only they are not working. You can activate them. You can feed them before, and 48 hours before you make the compost, before you make the extract, feed them, inoculate them, and you save first money, and second, you get it all active. And when you have this amount of total fungi and total bacteria active, yeah, it's over 200 pounds an acre of nitrogen. Next one. Next one. Yeah, you see, here. You see here the succession of this is, you have more fungal, more total bacteria. Yeah, you see here the protozoa, flagellate, ciliate. You see the nitrogen cycle. I think when you see the whole fertilizer prices right now in the industry, maybe you look for a really high quality compost to save a little bit of money on your farm. Next one. Yeah, here you, yeah. And here the same, yeah. And I think it's not so bad. It's not so bad. The numbers, yeah. And yeah, next one. This was 3, yeah, 3. And you see here the nematodes. Oh, sorry. Next.
Oh, that one. Okay, sorry.
You see the nematodes. When you take care, they come. Yeah, you get a lot of a lot of diversity, and the predator nematodes, I don't know where they come, but they are really, really big guys. Yeah, and the fungal and root feeding nematodes, they are not a problem. Yeah, because when you have a lot of fungal, they will never go to your roots. But when you have not enough fungal food in your soil, they go after the roots and you have a problem. Next one. Yeah, you see here the 4th. Yeah, when you see Elaine told me when you have the bacteria to fungi ratio 300 to 300, what shows you here, the 300 to 300, you have the optimal yield on your crop. But when you see here, it's not so bad, the numbers. And when you activate it, this is a bacteria and fungi is not activated because we ship it from here to America. It was around 10 days to America. It was a little bit, lose a little bit of oxygen. These are the ciliate, yeah. The ciliate are indication of lack of oxygen. And when you know what's going on, what we have done with a compost and what's the numbers showing you, and you have the whole picture, and the cilia are not the problem. The cilia was only the back was too tied up. Yeah, next one. Yeah, and here the same. You see the nematode population, and yeah, next one. Yeah, and this is the 5 batch, and you see here the fungal dominated and the bacterial dominated. And when you see how much you can produce and how easy it is, how I get a really high, yeah, take care of your compost, take care like of your compost like for pet. Yeah, next one. Yeah, here you see the predator nematodes. When somebody knows what way they can do for you for the cycle of nutrients in your soil. Next one. Yeah, and here you see how high you can go. Yeah, with the flagellates and the whole stuff. Yeah, next one. Yeah, here, no, yeah, next one. Here you see, I think this is the 8th batch. Yeah, this was, we missed one. Why? I don't know. But you see here, 2,000, nearly 2,100 of total fungi. It's not active. It's not a problem. We give a food source in and we activate it, and a little bit of kelp, fish fertilizer, and the stuff are already in your compost. You have only to activate it and everything works. Yeah, it will start. Yeah, next one. Yeah, and you see here for predator nematodes, it's I think not a small number. Yeah, next one. Yeah, here you see you have the fungal, and here is the bacteria are really high. The problem was, I think, on this batch was we had so much bacteria, and the bacteria eats the fungal, and this was, I think we had in this batch we had it at home the same, and I think we got around 4,000 to 6,000. I think so. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. And you see how important the composts are, and what the compost can do for your farm. Yeah. And only to think about to take care of this whole process. And with the pigs are the easiest way to set up a pen, fill up the pen with organic matter, and the pigs take care of it. Yeah. Cindy?
Mm-hmm. Go.
You see here, Cindy?
Have you got the biochar one up?
No, yet. Now I have the biochar.
Okay.
And this is why I like the biochar to take a little bit big pieces. It's not to, you can get some grinded biochar on the market. This is a process, is more, it's a next process for the producer to grind everything up. No, buy it like big pieces of biochar and put it in, and that's it. Yeah, you can buy not a biochar, you can buy char for the barbecue and put it in, and that's the same. Yeah, that's the same process. Put it in, and the pigs will take care of it. And this is give the microbes a different house. And for the pigs, yeah, it makes black pigs. I tell you, it's a Black Friday when you give it them. Next one, yeah. Here, Cindy, you know, maybe you know this camera. With this camera, the soil and the plant are in communication, and this shows pretty good. And what we learned in agriculture, what we learned in the university, it's different roots, and the root make the regulation with oxygen, pH, and CO2, and you can measure it with this camera. And why we make us so much stress with lime on the field, with calculation, with everything. Bring the biology back, and the biology will take care of your plants. Yeah, next one.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, and here you see, and here you see the CO2, and on this side, I have not seen it right now here. I think it's oxygen. Cindy, I think it's oxygen, I see not, but you see both. It's a communication. You see it with this camera. It's a communication between the root and the plant and the rhizosphere, and it's a communication between the whole system, and not, oh, we control it. You cannot control it. It's only one root. It's only a short amount, and a wheat plant has over 600 miles of roots. A healthy wheat plant has over 600 miles. How do you want to control this? Never, ever. You can help them with a really big load of biology and food for the microbes. Next one.
Oh,
It's not a problem. Come on, Cindy.
I try it. There we go.
Yeah. And when you go, here's different mushrooms. When you go to the forest and you pick some mushrooms, yeah. Somebody asked me how I get the diversity in my compost. Yeah, you have your pig pen and you put the fungal, the stuff. You go to the forest and you have not to take a lot from this. When you take one fungal in, you have it forever. This stays forever in your pile. Yeah, it's when you take care of this, your compost pile, it will grow, it will go better and better. And you have seen the numbers. It was only a picture. It was only 6 piles in 6 months. Let's say you go over 3 or 4 years, you have a pile. You can fix everything with it. It's unimaginable. The problem is when you see the guys in the industry and how they produce the compost, they set up the pile, they mix the pile, and when the pile is finished, they sell the pile. Nobody screen the pile and take the wood chips back to the pigs and have this cycle. Nobody do this. I have not seen it. Yeah, next one. Yeah. And yeah, cool the climate and compost. And it's up in the hand of the farmer. Nobody else can do it. Nobody else can do this business. Yeah. And heal the planet. It's not about meat. It's not about compost. It's healing the planet. Yeah. It sounds crazy, but when you're a little bit, maybe you take a good lunch and think about, you can heal the planet. Next one. Yeah, and here you see, I like it easy, and I will not take this pen is set up for the pigs, and the pigs come in, and we will clean it up when the pen is full, and not every week. Twice a week we scrape it, and it's no order in this pen. Yeah, you can go in. The pigs are not. Yeah, it's nice and easy handling, and yeah, it's a way I think we have to go, and it's flexible. It's a flexible system. You can set up one pen in 30 minutes. Yeah, everything, and that's it. Yeah. Or 30 minutes? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Now.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? I can't tell if the chat is up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, you can type them in there or quickly unmute yourself and ask.
Yeah.
If you have
Unmute
anything
yourself and I will answer this. Yeah.
Okay.
And when you see the numbers, it's only we made this compost, the compost piles. We start with 31 days. You are finished with the first compost pile, and in the end we was at 18 days. 18 days you are finished with the whole compost stuff. Yeah, but you have to take care of your microbiology. This is the most important point. When you understand it's not NPK, it's not a fertilizer, it's the way you can bring the life of the biology back to your soil. Yeah.
Okay. So the first screen you had 200 days on it. That's industry standard?
Yeah, this is the industry stuff. This is the complication process. What the industry tell us here, or when you go to a meeting and they talk about quality or compost, you have to measure the whole stuff, and yeah, you have your nose, you have your hands, and when when it's smelling, when you smell an odor, it's not nitrogen you lose, it's money. You lose money. Yeah.
That's one way to put it. So
Yeah.
with the composting with the pigs and stuff, they're 4 months in the pen from
Yeah. They are
when you
4
go.
months. They come around 25 to 30 kilograms. They come here and they stay until they are finished. And when they are finished, they leave the pen. You take everything away, scrape it together, take it to a pile, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay, and after that pile is created, then it's 18 to 30 days
Yeah.
when it's done moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you are, we had last year a pile where was finished around 15, 16 days were already finished. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you screen it. Yeah. The wood chips goes back to the pigs.
Mhm.
And the compost, you can stay it on the side and it will grow. Everything will go better and better and better. Yeah, it will. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. When making your wood chips, which trees are you using? Are
Everything
really,
what you find.
okay, are the really hard ones preferred, or any trees will work after it is aerated to get rid of the terpenes?
No, whatever you find, put in. And please put big pieces in, not the small pieces, really big pieces, really big wood chips, really big wood chips. These are really important because the circle goes on and on and on. Yeah, this is really important. This is really important. Yeah, next one.
When you're putting the wood into the pen, are you putting full logs in and just letting the pigs play with them or rip them apart or do their thing?
This is an idea to have this. Let's say you put one wood. You have seen this on the last screen. You put this big wood in, and after maybe 2 months or after a longer time, you take this wood out. This is full of some nutrients. Take it to the woods, and fungal will grow, and you bring it back in maybe in 6 months or someday you bring it back. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Next question. How do you screen out the wood chips? What size of wood chips? 2-inch?
No. Big ones. It's 10 centimeter, 10, 15 centimeters.
Okay.
Really big pieces, Yeah. It's not the small ones. It's really big pieces. Yeah.
Okay. So it's okay to leave the smaller ones in the compost then?
Oh, you mean screening? Oh, we screen it on 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters, 10 to 12 millimeters. This is screening. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I mean the wood chips, what you put into the pen. This is really big stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Are there any other, we've hit the end of the questions so far. Is there any other questions anybody has? Okay. So Thomas, in 2 weeks, you're going to be back again on the 7th, I believe it is. Okay.
Yeah.
What topics or what will you be covering that day in regards to?
I will show you the compost tea machine, the compost extractor, the setup for the composting. I will show you some results from the last year. And yeah, this is what we will show you. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Do you make your own wood chips, and what kind of equipment is used?
A chipper. We called somebody to chip it here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and then the next question is, what if you don't have pigs?
I think, let's say, when you, this setup is pretty easy. And for me, when I see the discussion from the industry, how to produce a high quality compost and what stuff they do, and you buy the, like say, coconut shell and every stuff and mix it up. Why I have to do this work? Put it to the pigs and that's it. Yeah, put it to the pen and they have fun. They have a lot of fun, and that's it. Yeah.
Can the compost be pelletized for granular application?
No, for what? For what?
Probably to put down through air seeders or ease of application.
Oh,
with
we had yeah, I will show it next time. We made only a little bit, really a small amount of how you call it, a small amount of compost inoculation on the seed treatment.
Okay.
And you need only 24 hours, maybe 24 or 48 hours before you seed, and it will work, and it comes out pretty fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good.
But the whole process is high quality compost.
Okay.
And for me it's the laboratory. The laboratory is Earthwort is my choice of laboratory, because they have the knowledge, and they have the knowledge of the background, how the microbes are working together. This is and the program in the back. This is really important. The program in the back is really important. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Next question. Do you need to invest in a turner to get the compost complete, or can you use a front end loader to turn it?
I would say always it's high quality compost and work together. Yeah. And it's in setup. Let's say you have some farmers, let's say 5 or 6 farmers, they have the pig pens, and one farmer buys the turner, and his job is to take care of the turner and turn the piles when it is on time. Yeah.
But you would prefer a turner over just a loader?
Always a turner. Yeah,
okay.
Always a turner. Yeah. And for me, what we see, we had the privilege, Glenn sent me some GSI calcium and rock phosphate over, and we test only a small amount. And what we see, the result of GSI calcium with the seed treated, it's for the root development, and it's the stuff. What it's a piece, but it's an excellent stuff. And most people, when you tell them, oh, it's a GSI calcium, oh, it's only calcium. Yeah, it's only calcium. But when I explain you what the calcium can do, you will not understand it. Okay, it's only a calcium. Believe it's a really high quality stuff, buy it, and that's it. Yeah. When you explain, Cindy, when you explain the whole stuff about GSI calcium, nobody will believe it. My idea was, when I was on this compost extract, I work a little bit longer, and I see them, the trailer in Sacramento, and I was really excited, and I explained Glenn and Greg understand it, but how important this machine are, to have no limits. You come with the GSI calcium, the calcium make the house, you bring the biology in, you need not a really heavy equipment to loosen up the soil, and make the biology, make everything happen. Everything makes the biology happen. And when you put the compost extract on, we made it here with 800 liters, and you see, and these guys are 10 years in no-till, and they see how fast you can change the soil. It was on this last year, it was only the compost extract, a little bit of molasses, and fresh milk. That's it. Nothing more. That's it. We take not your product. We use not the GSI calcium of the rock phosphate for the energy. The rock phosphate is the energy for the whole process. The phosphate, ADP to ADP, it's the energy. It's you cannot drive a car without fuel. And this is the rock phosphate. This grinded rock phosphate, it's a special grinded process. And when you have these pieces together, you can change really fast the whole process. And I believe, really, I believe that you can change the agriculture in a fast way when you give a farmer a program what is easy, efficient, and set up with no risk. This is, the farmers have not millions on the bank. The farmers has a really financial, really tied up. Yeah, and when you come with some stupid, some voodoo ideas, nobody, you have to show the results. That's
exactly.
okay.
Good. Okay, another question. Thank you, Thomas. That's great. Have you tried mixed populations of animals in your pens, like mixing pigs, calves, and chickens?
No, I would not do this, but because they are different handling. But when somebody has let's say my idea is with pen, you can make a setup, and you have a Holstein and make a blue Belgian, or blue Belgian, and make a how we call the calf with 180 days. The blue Belgian, this combination are really good muscling, and you feed them in this pen only milk. It's a really easy setup, and it's a high quality stuff what you produce. And on the end you have a compost, and you have you take care of this whole stuff, and don't see it like a cheap like an easy setup or a cheap setup. You have to see the system and not the setup for the pigs. You have to see the whole system. This system is not to produce compost, not to produce some meat, not to produce some eggs. It's healing the planet. It's healing the planet. And it's somebody say, oh, it's a little bit too high. No, it's not too high. You can heal the planet with high quality compost, and this is an easy way. Next one.
You've kind of answered this one. Is there a better breed of pig to put into the pens, or are you getting better results with different breeds?
Oh, you can put every breed in, every breed. And the problem is with the old breeds, I prefer the old breeds. And this is, I see a big market when some farmers buy small breeds, the old breeds, and you get really high marbling quality out from this pen. You have an hemp. You have seen some pictures from these pigs and hemp, shoulder, neck, really great line. It's a high quality stuff what you can get out.
Good. Okay, and what is the pH of the soils that you've been applying the compost to? Is there anything specific that...
I don't take care of a pH. Sorry, I don't take care of a pH, because the pH, it's you have seen we was in Saskatoon, and with his camera, you make a picture from a whole root, and on a whole root, you have a pH from 5 up to 8 on one root, on one plant. And I don't care about this. It's the pH. When we have a discussion of a pH, We have not the discussion of a pH, go out with a spade. It's a discussion of the soil structure. It's an air. It's the whole system. It's broken. It's the biology you missed. Yeah. And this is the point. Not, oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's the whole, it's not the pH, it's the whole point. And my question was over the years, how I can fix it fast, in a fast way. Not, oh, maybe we have time, no, we have no time. We have it in our hand as a farmer to fix the whole system and show the NGOs, we are the solution, not there, we. Yeah, next one.
Okay. With that pH, it's really the pH, the weeds, the disease, they're all just symptoms of a broken
it's
system.
all the symptoms. Yeah.
Okay, good. How does this compost compare to Terra Preta?
Terra Preta.
Yeah.
It's the Terra Preta. It's in stuff what they do right now to produce Terra Preta. It's a crap. Sorry, it's crap. Yeah, we have not to discuss about Terra Preta. Send it to the laboratory. Show me the numbers. Show me the biology in this stuff, and it's crap. I have some numbers, and I would not take it anywhere. Only to my neighbor's field, maybe, yeah, but no, I don't. It's shit. Shit stays for shit. Yeah.
Stage 4, no less. Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
You can go around. It's always when you have a pile of shit, you can look for on different places. It looks always, yeah, like a shit pile. Yeah.
All right. Does anybody else have any other questions? That's all I've got written here so far. Or any comments? Oh, there's another one. Do you overwinter your compost piles? How do you deal with freezing temperatures in your piles? Or are you only making compost in the summer?
No, we have no problems with this with a setup. When it's freezing, it's a different handling, but you can produce the compost around the year here. Yeah, this is not a problem. But when you go back to these numbers, this is a recording, when you go back to the numbers and look, the first 6 pages, it's only for 6 months. And you have take care of your compost pile, and you have after 6 months, 7.5 more biology, active biology in your compost pile. And you have only, this is why I don't like the discussion, what kind of turner we have to buy. Maybe you can take a skid loader, or no, we talk about high quality compost, and it's one investment. It's not for every day. And yeah, and when more farmers do this, I think it's working pretty good. Yeah, next.
Okay. Yeah, that's all we have so far here for questions. So, all right. Is there anything else anybody would like to ask Thomas? No? Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Have a good day, and yeah, stay healthy. Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much, Thomas. Appreciate it. And like you said, in 2 weeks, you'll be back for the 3rd meeting. And you'll go more into the whole process of building the compost, and right? Is that kind of what we're doing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the compost machine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds great. Okay. Thanks for your time, you guys. Have a really great day. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate. You can email us with them, and we'll make sure that Thomas gets them before the meeting next week, and or 2 weeks, and he can talk to you about that. Next Tuesday, we're going to have Glenn Rabenberg on live with us for another Zoom meeting. So if you guys want to tap into that one, let Afton know and she can get you the links. So, all right, you guys have a really great day, and thank you for coming.